Got wrapped up looking at sports scores. No, Jeff, the new studio is not on Church Street in Sheridan. Start the camera. No, not that. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Tuesday night, February 27th, 2024. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. Still have an echo. I bet it's my other tab I have opened. And it appears that it was the other tab I had opened. I have to have two tabs open because of the way the chat thing works. Anyway, Tony Wallow with the first super chat to my channel of $1.99. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are the first. I am so I'm lost at words. Thank you so much.
I have a YouTube question.
Do what, Jeff?
I have a YouTube question.
I have a.
Can you reverse super chats and send a charge?
I have no idea. I could not tell you. I want to get with Doug tomorrow if he's got time tomorrow afternoon, and see if maybe he can educate me a little bit on the way things work. Sorry, I need to get a drink.
You have made a whole $1.25 or something like that now?
Live Windows training with the second super chat. So that is good. I want to thank both Tony and Live Windows Training, Doug Betts. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for that. Doug, I just got through stating I hope we can get together tomorrow so that you can educate me and help me out on some things that I don't quite fully grasp. You know, basically the whole streaming thing in general. I just, from the get-go, from the start, you know, if you have time. If not, no problem. I understand. Maybe we can do it on Saturday, but I realize that's not a Windows-based training issue. So we can go there later on. Hello, Ghetto. Ghetto rejoins us. So
I have a premiere coming up Thursday.
Ghetto has a premiere coming up Thursday?
Or Friday, I mean.
Or Friday.
Whatever
Flip a
day.
coin. It's gonna be one of those 2 days. Speaking of coins, I did get BH Ringer's second mail today. I'll just show my address, hopefully. I have not opened it yet. I'm going to do that later tonight. I don't know if he's still with us in chat. He was actually first tonight at about 7 o'clock. Mrs. K and I put the trailer together. We've got some work to do. I should not have deleted the one. Do what? Pardon?
You got 40 likes already.
I have 40 likes already. Seriously. There are only 10 people watching. So
in the Zoom chat.
Rick 99. Rick Lakes with the $2.99 super chat. He would be super chat number 3. I once again am very humbled for your generosity and support of the channel and the homies here. Thank you very, very, very much. I will learn to speak English here one of these days. I will. I'll refresh to see what I got. I got 8 likes. I got 9 people watching with 8 likes, so that's a good percentage. That's very acceptable for me. Don't really have anything planned to talk about tonight. We did go to Walmart. I am going to get leg cramps because they've already started bothering me. Mrs. K noticed today that the Walmart floors are not level. They literally are a roller coaster. Sometimes we're talking a ½ inch to an inch of difference in the heights. Somebody's going to trip, sue Walmart, and that'll solve that problem. Probably not going to be me. Those of you that were around last night and we discussed the tax issue, we'll cover that after the stream ends. Interesting day today as far as that goes. Me and the VA had some words. Not sure who won that battle. I think we finally ended up to agree to disagree. So real quick, I'm going to look at chat real quick. I did put in there was a trailer. Doug said last night there wasn't a trailer, but there actually was a trailer last night. I don't know if Doug caught it or not. I hear a homie actually sent Doug the trailer. But, you know, I will work on trailers, and I probably will do them 2 or 3 nights a week. I don't know yet. It's a new experience for me right now. So, yes, Gatto, you have Gatto. English, yes, Joshy.
I emailed about the trailer. Don't worry about it.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Jeff Ryman says, "Is the new studio? Oh God, new studio on Church Street in Sheridan? No, it is not. I do have news from Sheridan. I don't know if he's going to join us tonight or not. We'll see. What's the old saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Something like that.
Yeah.
Ski Man says hello to everybody, and apparently audio is good. My audio looks to be okay. I'm getting into the yellow, and the 2 little black bars are bouncing solid into green. And it looks like Zoom is getting. I'm actually hearing Greg's TV and seeing it on the meter. So I guess that's good. I guess that means it's working the way that it should be. I have not changed anything. Microphone's not moved. We are good with that. The ice cream background is the background Mrs. K picked out for the show. So if no one likes it or if it makes you hungry, you can blame Mrs. K, who was thinking about joining us tonight, but she has an issue keeping a straight face. If anyone watched the trailer, would be aware of that. Okay, I see the link that you dropped, Jeff. Gee, Manise, is that a link or a novel?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Man, that is forever and a day in a link there.
Yeah.
We are under a severe storm watch. I guess Illinois got plummeted with tornadoes earlier today, a couple hours ago. I don't remember ever saying you didn't have a trailer last night. Are you messing with me again? No, I'm pretty sure when I watched it. Of course, I'll caveat this. I wasn't fully awake yet, so you might not have said there wasn't a trailer, but I thought you did. I'll rewatch it and I'll let you know. Does this mean you're not going to help me tomorrow? If it means you're not going to help me tomorrow. No, you didn't say that. I didn't hear that at all. Be right back. I got a text I need to look into real quick. I apologize for that.
On both the premiere, I got both played by the fortnight.
Good deal.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're getting better at it.
All right.
Looks like 1 to 2 to 3 a.m. I decided I'd go look at the weather after I answered the text. It was a very quick one-word answer to the text. So that'd be good. Stream will be over. Zoom will be pretty much over. I'm going to leave Zoom by 10 minutes to 11 so I can catch a TV show out of Las Vegas again. This works out really good. If I can't watch it locally here because of, I don't know, say playing Fortnite with William and Rich, then I can always jump out to Las Vegas and watch it out of the West and keep up with the shows and whatnot. The Drifter PH is in chat. Good to see him, and he dropped his link. That is fine. That is the purpose behind moderators. You can freely drop your link. I have no issues with that. I watch him every chance I get a chance. It's one of the few that I watch, and I've mentioned that before. I really enjoy his shows. It's not everybody's cup of tea, so if you go to it and you don't like it, I understand. And I'm sure he will understand. I just happen to like it. Mike Wojak is in the Zoom. Hey, Mike. I knew you were there. I'm like, I know that guy. How you doing?
Good. Can't complain.
Good. Are you? Do you have any severe warning for the weather up your way?
No, it's raining. Or it was raining. Let me check my weather thing here.
I looked at a radar right before I went live, and it showed it all being up in Michigan, headed east. Again with the fortnight.
No, we're just talking rain, and it's supposed to get cold tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, drop down to below freezing.
Oh wow, that is cold. Yes,
For a
again with
day.
the fortnight.
Drops down for a day, then warms up again.
Our tulips are coming up in the yard, and we have daffodils, I think they are, and another flower that comes up every year. I don't know what the other one is, but it is coming up. Greg, I want you to sit down, prepare yourself. I actually did yard work today. I actually worked out in the yard.
About damn time.
Yeah, it was too much work, so I stopped. I decided that was enough of that nonsense. And what did I just did? Oh, okay. And I do have a lot of work to do. Next couple of days, if weather permits, I'm going to get out there and work. I'm really hoping that we don't get any more below freezing weather so that the tulips bloom. And, the hollyhocks are coming up. I remember those. The tulips are coming up. The daffodils are coming up. And we have another one over down the left side of our driveway that comes up. But she'd know the name of it. I have no idea. It's a flower.
The weather's strange. I caught a weather YouTube channel just by accident today where they were talking about this place. It was 71. You'd call it wind chill if it was cold today. Tomorrow, wind chill is going to be 10.
No, Mrs. K would call it at 71. Mrs. K would say that's cold. It's 71. I was in shorts yesterday, and I'm in shorts today at 65
Well, anyway, on the channel,
degrees.
wherever this was, they called it the feel-like temperature. So
The
today
feel-
it feels like it was 71,
Right,
and tomorrow morning it's going to feel like it's 10 degrees.
right.
So
And
it's
I,
definitely on the edge of this big storm front that's hitting a bunch of you guys.
yep. I thank the Weather Channel for that saying, because we were back on vacation one time visiting my mom, and she was going through the Weather Channel, and they said, well, the current temperature outside is 45 degrees. However, with the wind chill, it feels like it's 32. And ever since then, Mrs. K is like, well, it's 80 degrees, but it feels like it's 73. Ugh! Drives me up a wall. Brian Lightfoot's actually joining us during a live stream. Hello, Brian. To what do we owe the pleasure of this? Well, that's it for the stream, everybody. Thanks for joining. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, right. I got out on an early release from jail, so here I am.
That work release program's working out really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You
Big
retracted
rocks, little
one of your
rocks.
comments I saw tonight. One of your chat
Yeah, I
comments.
was signed in on the wrong account.
Oh, okay. All right. And yes, strawberry ice cream is very serious. But that's the one Mrs. K wanted, so that's what we went with. We went through quite a few pictures, actually. And when she saw that one, she goes, that's the one I want. And me being the good husband that I am, I said, yes, dear.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life, or at least that's what they say.
Well, we just got back from IHOP.
Is that a movie theater, a IHOP? Were you dancing, or what was going on?
Dance place, I think.
No, it's where they sell bunny rabbit.
Oh, okay. International House of Pancakes.
Yes, but every now and then we like to go get either a big omelet or one of their pancake deals for dinner.
Right.
Everybody loves that, right?
Sure.
Well, they got this waitress tells us they got a new deal going on there for the omelet. They got a happy hour or happy hours. They got a ham and cheese omelet, includes pancake or hash brown, $9.99. And I'm telling you, it's an omelet that's about this. It's a biggie.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I'm surprised IHOP is still in business.
I'm surprised they are too, but
I read an article today where Was it? I believe it was the Outback Steakhouse is closing 21 of its restaurants across the United States for underperforming. I believe it was
All right.
Outback. Yes,
And
Ghetto,
they're
you have your
also
hand
opening
raised.
a bunch of new ones at the same time.
At the same
I
time,
have a-
yes.
I have a YouTube question.
Okay, ask.
How do I upload a short?
Is that a trick question or?
Grasp by the waistband and pull up.
There you go. You talking about a short video?
Like, for example, let's say I wanted to upload my combat food, and I wanted that to be a short, and it go up in the number 29. How do I upload that?
We can do that after the stream. I'll have to give it some thought. I mean, I know how to do it, but explaining it, I'll just show you how to do it. I think shorts have to be. Go ahead.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I have a general idea, yes. I've had a long day. I thought I heard Doug say something, and apparently I'm the only one that thought I heard him say it. Who knows? Jose joins us. Photo Mix Media in the house. Hello, Jose. You must be at your studio.
Yeah, hello, greetings. Yes, homies, yes, correct.
You have a cot back there in that studio, right?
What?
A cot. A place to lay down and rest. What do you think
Oh,
I said?
I have so many places here.
Oh, okay.
I could go into details into that after the stream, after hours.
All right. Well, we'll cover that after hours because I'm sure it's not family friendly.
Exactly.
Josh, you've never uploaded a short before?
No, I've done it from my phone, but I've never done it from a PC.
Okay. We can cover
So
that.
if you go back and watch MacArthur rock climbing the wall, some of those are short. If you go back and watch the last night to remember from a couple years ago, those were all short, but they were all done from the phone.
Okay.
I've never done it from the computer.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. Or we can get together privately and figure something out. Anyway,
I'm just catching up on the chat, on the stream. Look at the money rolling in for this guy who monetized himself. Hand over fist.
Hey, Ken, that's not going to put you in a higher tax bracket, is it?
I hope not. I'll be living in Arkansas sooner than I wanted to.
Moving on up.
I do sincerely appreciate the super chats. I really do. It warms my heart. It makes me feel very, very good. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully I didn't scare Doug away, and he can get with me tomorrow or the next day and educate me a little bit on some things because I'm drawing a blank big time. I sat here and looked at the screen for an hour going,
You know his consulting fee to set you up will be $1.99.
yes, yes. That's an interesting
Sorry,
question you
Doug.
ask.
Just teasing.
I don't know if Doug's still with us or not. It is good for Doug to. I mean, that was going to come out way wrong. It's good that Doug was watching a live stream because I know he normally doesn't watch live streams. I know he usually watches them the next day, in the mornings, and it's great that he's watching a live stream. I'm kind of waiting for someone to say something in chat that said that she would be here tonight, and we'll see. If she does, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. That's just how I look about it. Tonight at dinner, we got a 20% discount for my service in the military, which I thought was great. Oh my gosh,
20%?
Tony Wallow. 20%, yes.
Nice,
I got 20% discount tonight.
Wow. That's good.
And she gave us a $10 gift card that we could immediately apply to said dinner. So that was very gratuitous of her, and I gave her a generous tip.
Where'd you
Thank you,
eat?
Tony. Pardon?
Where did you eat?
We ate at a place called Metro Diner. It's the
Okay.
#1 rated diner in the state of Indiana. Now, you know, that can be argued. Indiana's a big state. I'm sure someone in Evansville is going to say, well, no, Burger King's the #1 rated state restaurant in the state of Indiana. But it's right around the corner. It's less than a mile away. The food is always good. Never had a bad meal there at all. Service is, you know how service can be. But the food is good. It's close. Most of the time, they're friendly people. We like it. We really like it. I had fish and chips, and she had a shrimp dinner. Since she's going to work Friday night, we just kind of made Tuesday night, Friday night. Spent a lot of hours on the phone with her work today, and they were helpful for the most part. I'll explain that when the show ends. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, go ahead and get that plug in. K-Stout is easier as English. It's on the screen. Read the screen. Oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight. I've been doing so well too. If you notice that lately, I really haven't had much mix up of my words until tonight. You should have seen the video I deleted that Mrs. K and I did. It was not family friendly. I will tell you that much. Well, if you watch the trailer when she looked at the microphone and she reached down to talk to the microphone. But I get it. I get it. I'm sure if you go back and look at some of my earlier stuff, I probably was horrible as well. But we both laughed about it, and we see the humor in it. And she did shout out to Tony Wallow with Mabuhay. I didn't realize when you say Mabuhay, you have to go Mabuhay. So everybody all together, put your hands together and let's say Mabuhay.
Mabuhay!
See? Josh participates. I appreciate that, Ghetto. Nobody understood what you said, but hey, it looked good. Nobody understands what I say when I say it either, so don't feel too bad. Oh my gosh, thank you, Ski Man. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Let's celebrate their 5th super on a live stream. Now is that showing up on everybody's stream, or does that just show up on mine? I guess that goes out to everybody.
Yeah.
A little thing popped up and said, let's celebrate their 5th super chat. Let's celebrate their 3rd, Brian. Oh, thank you, Brian. Thank you. 501. Do I hear 502? 502, 501. I got 501, 501 going once. Do you guys ever realize the difficulty it is to be an auctioneer? Have you ever really looked into that? It's hard. It is hard. Those guys got talent.
How come Ski Man's got a number 5 on it and I got a number 3?
I'm not sure. I just seen that yours does say 3 and his does. Good question. Maybe our homie out in California in Fresno will cover that tomorrow during his live stream, which I will be able to attend tomorrow. Mrs. K's off tonight, so I will be able to get up and watch that tomorrow morning.
Oh, I know. Read underneath. It says, let's celebrate their 3rd super on a live stream.
Let's see that.
And his is the 5th.
5th. Yep.
Right. 3rd time you have donated, 5th time for Ski Man.
Ah.
But it's not. It's the first time for both.
Yeah, here.
Bobby Warren says, hey. Hi, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Good to see Wintermute. Did Wintermute ever come into Zoom last night? I know I was over in the breakout room.
I don't think so.
More time than I really wanted to be. That really sounds horrible. I tried to bounce back and forth because I made the breakout room so we don't bore everybody with the game chat. And you guys can have your conversations about whatever. And then I try to bounce back and forth. And sometimes I get carried away in the game and forget to bounce back and forth. So I must excuse myself. I have a message to read, and it's an important one. Ah, okay. I have breaking news on something that happened the other day, or at least someone's theory of what happened. Okay, thank you. I was wondering about that. Doug sent me an email and shows that when you first go to make a chat, it pops up and says, Kenstat Live guidelines, welcome to the community. Questions are encouraged. Number one, remember to be respectful and keep it family oriented. I've been wondering how that is because I don't get a chance to see that, and I was wondering if it was showing up or not. So thank you, Doug. Thank you so much for that. And I got to go look at chat real quick.
So that
I think it's counting
$10,000
the number of times that people have done super chats anywhere.
that $10,000 that I gave to Doug must be one of the other three. Okay.
Well, okay, so Tony was first, Doug was second, Rick was third, Tony was fourth again, Ski Man was the fifth one per chat, and then the very next one is yours, Brian, but it shows you being number 3. It's like it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reverts back to 3. That's weird.
And
Yes, Rich.
it may be, I think it's the number of times that you made a comment. Tony made 5 comments and Brian, I think, made 3.
Okay. Tony, 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I think it's Doug and Wintermute nailed it. It's the total times that person has done a super chat anywhere on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. But, well, then why? Okay, so Tony Wallow makes super chats to people all the time. Why wouldn't his number be identified?
I think it's per cycle. There's so many cycles, per month and all.
Oh, I don't
Or
know.
maybe they're counting it, so many days.
Yeah, I no
Yeah.
idea. Again, this is one of the things I want to get with Doug on either, today, tomorrow. I mean, not today, by no means. Tomorrow, the next day. Just there's no hurry. Wintermute, I'm sorry to hear you were not feeling well. I hope you're feeling better. Thanks again for that, Brian. I thought I wasn't supposed to let anybody know about that, and how you weren't going to publicize it. Yeah. Whoops! That cat got let out of the bag.
Well, Doug is a 501c3 organization, so it was tax deductible.
Okay. And are you going to use my $5.01 deduction as tax deductible as well? Oh,
No, I'm at the limit now for the year.
Yeah, I
And
I'm
he
touched.
doesn't even know how to spell my name. He's got Bryan, and it's right there in chat. It's Brian.
Yeah, it is, huh?
He jumps all
Brian
over people. He jumps on people for misspelling on his chat. So, hey, that must have been a different Brian.
Yeah, could be worse. It could be misspelled, have the right letters in the wrong order. I mean, look at the bright side. So anyway, we're coming up on 20 minutes after the hour. I want to thank Tony Wallow, Doug Betts Live Training Windows, Rick Lakes, Brian, Ski Man, Tony Wallow again for the super chats. I did not expect that. I was kind of shocked when I was setting things up. I seen that, and I think I was on Zoom with Rich and Bill at the time, and I said, "Oh wow, I've got super chats now." It just took me. Brian Lightfoot says, "Why is this not working?"
No, it's exclamation D.
Does it actually say the exclamation part though, or does it just say what's written after it? That shows you how much I pay attention.
Just what's after it.
Okay, I thought so, but it does say your name, right? It says the person's name.
No. No.
No, it just
No,
says.
It's up to the host that says, "Oh, okay, thank you, Brian," or "Thank
Oh,
you,
it's-
Ken."
It's
Doug's used to, but he doesn't do it anymore.
Ghetto's speed chat thing or text, whatever. I can't remember what it's called. It actually says Brian Lightfoot says exclamation D. Why is this not working? So that I do know because tonight I sent a
Yeah.
couple things and it didn't
Right.
go through because of his audio setup. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you all the homies. Thank you so much. I would like to collaborate with everybody on trailers.
Voice.
I would.
Now we spell your name with a small B.
Is that Long Dog or is that Doug?
Doug's a good sport. He knows this is all being done in jest. And if anyone else is watching the stream, we're not picking on Doug by no means. We are.
We're not?
Do.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not tonight. That's tomorrow night. Remember, Doug's not going to be here tomorrow night. So we set that up for was it Wednesday or tonight? Anyway, good night, everybody. If you want to join us, kstout@z00m at gmail.com. Get the credentials. We'll get you on the panel. We'd love to have you here. The more, the merrier. Good night, Gracie. That's it. I'm in the stream. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Sin, Jeff Ryman, Josh Ghetto Kinder, William Dawson, who's asleep, Photomix Media, Jeff Pearl, otherwise known as Skiman21632, and Brian with a B-R-I, not B-R-Y-A-N.
And a capital B. A
And
capital
a
B.
capital
too.
B. Everybody learned that in freshman English, didn't we? Oh, wait. It took me till my senior year. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.